Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Anakin, and I'm a seer, reader, tarot enthusiast. Um, and I have some channel messages for you guys. I also have some dreams that I had last night. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the dreams. So, the dream I had last night was, wow, okay. As soon as I turned on this video, I started feeling something just now. So, okay, so this is a message just now coming in, but it's like there's it's like you're trying on different faces right now. You're trying on different faces. You're trying on different perspectives. And it's not a negative thing to put on different masks or whatever. Especially when you're trying to, or you're going through a period where you're like accepting different sides of yourself and you're integrating each side of yourself. Okay. So you may feel like you're not being yourself, but yourself is just an identity that your ego created. So it's okay to like try on new masks and try on new things and act a little bit differently every so often or every day or throughout the day and what's happening is you're integrating different aspects of your personality, okay? Different aspects of your astrology, different aspects of all that, okay? So that just came through. Like as soon as I turned on the video, I got that feeling. But anyways, okay, so let's go to the dream. So the dream I had last night, okay, it's sort of weird, but I was on Earth, okay, and I like pictured myself on a globe on Earth. And I was with a family, my family. And all of a sudden there was like, I was going to this coffee shop and I was walking past, it was like an old Western scene. I was walking past a saloon. I was about to hit a coffee shop. And all of a sudden, like, there was people all around me running. And there was chaos ensuing. And I was looking around and like, what are they running from? And so I got up, I started climbing the ledge, and it was these alien spaceships out of the sky that were like colliding and falling down onto Earth. And so people were running, and I started to see these aliens, and they were all different shapes and sizes. It was like sort of like Halo Reach, but some of them were like wiry, and I saw a bunch of them. And so they started like taking humans, right? Like engulfing the humans. And so humans like around me started running around. And I was running too. I was like, whoa, I don't want to get eaten. So I started running back home, or wherever I thought home was at that time. It was like this grassy area with a lot of trees. And it was like this cabin sort of home. But I was running to the home to see what my family was doing. And as I was running, I saw some coming my way. And so I was like, okay, this is it. But they passed right by me. Okay, they passed right by me. And they went to some other humans behind me. So immediately in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, anointed, chosen. Okay, so I run to the house, and I see in the house certain family members. And they're telling me that other family members have been consumed already. So I'm like, oh no. And so we ended up in this room, and we were in the room for a while, long enough to realize or to listen on the news or something that the aliens were taking over electronics. Like they were becoming one with the electronics. And certain humans, the aliens were able to integrate with those humans. So like the aliens were able to combine with them and give the humans superpowers, basically. So like, and then I saw this like anime in my dream. I saw this like anime opening scene of like a bunch of humans who have integrated their alien selves. Okay. And it was like one of the girls was like a diamond girl. One of the guys was like on a bike and he had like a bunch of green stuff on him. And it was like a bunch of cool characters like that. So at that point, my dream ended. Okay, so during that like anime slideshow, my dream ended. But what I got from that was like, okay, so you might have, I might have like aliens, or there might be soul contracts of combinations with aliens, and using these alien combinations to become a higher version of the self. Okay, so do with that what you will. Do what thou wilt. Do what thou wilt with that, as Aleister Crowley says. And this morning, I woke up and immediately started playing Michael Jackson. Like, immediately. So Billie Jean came on, Smooth Criminal came on, and I was just, man, dancing. And as I danced, some of the tensions in my body were starting to release. So if you feel like you have some tensions, especially in your liver area, your solar plexus area, it's good to dance a little bit. Okay? But let's get right into it. Let's sort of interpret that dream through the cards. Okay? That's what I want to do right now. So, So it seems like there's going to be some sort of... Or how about this? Let's just start with the cards and see where it takes us, okay? So let's see what we got here. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is divine guidance coming in. This is a spiritual father figure. This is somebody in the spirit realm who is watching over you at this time. They are giving you sort of access to the keys, or they have access to their key. And Hierophant upright. This is a major awakening that that's about to happen within you. And what it is certain words said in certain ways do certain things. And sometimes you can go a long time without knowing what those words are. But as soon as those words are given to you, it's like, oh wow, a whole world has been unlocked for me. Okay, like if you're in a situation where you don't know how to deal with a certain energy or a certain person, and a mentor comes and say, well, what if you just say this in this way? And so you start saying that, literally just copying the words that he said to you. And all of a sudden, this other person who's been a problem for you stops being a problem for you, because you're able to use those words. So well-spoken words are a key, okay? A key here. So you might get that through a download. You might get that through a mentor in your physical reality. And what happens with the Hierophant is he's going to manifest for you in many different people. Okay, so this isn't just, you're not going to have to focus on one mentor. What's going to happen is, because this inner mentor is active within you, it's going to manifest outside of you in many different people. And so you'll get the message. If you don't get it the first time, it will happen the second time. Tower in reverse. Yeah, and what this is going to do is it's going to cripple your basically it's going to cripple your foundation. It's in reverse, so it's going to be within you. So I'm definitely thinking that this is a psychological key. This is like words. This is a way of thinking. This is possibly a belief system that you've had for years that you didn't even realize you had. Or maybe it's a mantra that's been going on in your head that has not been serving you very well, like not at all. And what's going to happen is this mentor or this spiritual teacher has recognized it. Okay, so this father figure, this man from the spirit realm, has recognized you, and he's recognized exactly where the bottleneck is. So now that he's recognized it, he's going to show you what it is. King of Swords upright. And what this is going to lead to is, this is going to lead to you being more stable, more emotionally stable, more emotionally grounded, so that you can use logic. You can use basically this new sword that you're being presented, okay, to become and embody this king. May also be presented to you, and as this Hierophant comes, this other masculine will come, or other masculines will come and be supportive of you. Okay? So if there needs to be any tweaking done, you're going to get that from outer masculines. And you're going to be presenting this sort of logical approach to your work, to your thinking. And you're going to start to be able to cut through the bullshit when it comes to your own belief system. The Sun in reverse. Okay, so while that's happening, your inner child is... Okay, the sun in reverse with the King of Swords. So these outer masculines that may have taught you things, this is where the belief system actually came from. Okay, and what's happening is a light is being shined on the things that authority figures throughout your life have told you that are not true, that you believe because we're like when you're 8 years old and a doctor or a lawyer or somebody who has authority tells you something, then it's very likely that you believe them. But what's happening here with the sun in reverse is that a light is being shined on that, and it's actually not the truth. And that's why you're going to be presented with these keys, okay? And it's going to cause a tower in your mind. Yeah, the Five of Swords, upright, right in the middle of these two paths. So what that's telling me is that because of this old belief system, you've done this thing, whatever you're doing now, you've done it many times. And in the past, what has happened is you failed, or it looks like you failed. But what's really the problem is this belief system. So now that you're going to clear up this belief system, it's going to be cleared up. You're going to be more successful in whatever you do here. King of Cups energy. So directly over the top of the Five of Swords is the King of Cups. So this is going to lead to more devotional, relationship-oriented work. You're going to realize that like you have all the keys, you have all the power, you have this cup and it's upright. You're going to be able to weather storms because you have you know where to put the sails at. Like if you're at sea and you don't know how to use sails and you don't know how to use paddles and you're in the middle of the ocean and there's a storm, you're pretty much screwed. And you might have been in this energy in the past where it's like, okay, I've been doing everything that I need to be doing, but it's just not working. Or it's like I just don't know the key. I just need that key. And so these well-spoken words, this end of this belief system is going to give you that. It's going to give you that wisdom, that knowledge to set a course in the midst of a storm, okay? So let me do some of the work for you here. What is this key? Let's talk about the key. What is this key that is coming? And I'm getting words for sure, but what else is it? Like, give me a card here. Clarify for the collective here. So Two of Wands, a new vision. Also, visions that have been in the underlayment, underneath the surface, are going to be brought to the surface. You're going to start to see how you see the world. You're going to see how you observe the world. And the vision of the world, how you see the world, is changing. So definitely belief systems. And the Four of Wands. So whatever the new vision is, whatever this new belief system is that is coming in, it's going to lead to celebratory energy. You're going to start, things are starting to finally click for you, or they're going to start finally clicking. Like, if I just did, oh, wow. Things are going to start to click for you. And it's going to be really, really, it's going to be a celebration for you, regardless of if you're celebrated from the outside or not. You're going to see this as a huge up-leveling, okay? Hanged Man in reverse. Upright. Hanged Man upright. So, yeah, it's going to give you this new perspective about life. You're going to be hanging upside down. It's like this awakening energy. It's like, wow, I wish I saw the world like this before. Wow, I wish I've seen this before. But you needed to go through what you went through, the belief system that you went through, to learn how to have authority over your own belief systems. That's what I'm getting here. Because now you're not going to be so privy to somebody saying to you, oh, well, the world is like this. Now you'll be like, in the back of your mind, or even in the front of your mind now, you're going to be like, I don't really believe that, but okay, buddy, you say what you got to say. So you're going to be seeing the world from this other perspective. And your perspective will actually be helping others see from that same perspective. So you're going to be like a light shining on the world in this new phase. Beautiful new phase that we got going on right now. So I have a feeling this key is having to do with this combination with the aliens, or like alien energy, different energy, energy that you didn't really think was your own, but actually is one with you, okay? Sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, speak your truth. So yeah, so you're being asked right now to like just my throat has been just mucusy. I've been this is actually bronchade tea. It's actually just to help your lungs and mucus come out of your throat. So you might be you might be resistant to actually speaking your truth. And the thing there is probably because you've been pushed down in the past, or people have told you, "Oh, that's very rude of you to say that." Listen, don't matter. You know, what people think of as rude does not matter. You sing like the birds, okay? You talk like the birds. And you don't say no to yourself. If somebody says no to you, that's fine. But you don't say no to yourself. You allow yourself to be who you are, okay? And if they want to say no to you, they can leave the room. You don't gotta leave the room. They can leave the room, okay? These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Getting signs, learning messages from spirit. So, okay, having to do with like the mucus in the throat. So this is a sign that you may not be speaking your truth. You may not be expressing yourself fully. Pains in the stomach or the solar plexus is like, okay, you're not putting yourself where you like. Solar plexus is all about I am, identity, self-reliant or self-worth, okay? So are you valuing yourself to the fullest extent that you can be? Okay, and when you get messages in your body, when you get tensions, or when you feel things in your body, it's important to say, okay, how is my mind state affecting this? Because if you can just switch the mind state, and this is sort of what the keys are. These are the downloads that you're going to be getting. Like if you could switch the way that you're thinking about this, then what's going to happen is your body will actually change by itself. You don't need to do all the physical, laborious breath work or yoga or meditation to change the body. What really needs to happen is the mind has to change, okay? Because that's the program. The world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection, seeing effects of what you do matters. So yeah, what you think and what you say affects not only your body, but the bodies of people around you. You know, your heart has a coherence about it. It literally is a magnet. It has an electromagnetic field. And when you enter into a room, or the card fell on the ground here. When you enter into the room, your electromagnetic field literally influences everybody else's electromagnetic field. Their heart coherence changes when you enter into a room. Okay, as does yours when somebody else with a big electromagnetic pool, when they enter into the room, they feel it. You feel it. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are an entire ocean in a drop. So yeah, this definitely has to do with your belief systems. And how do you access those? Let's see. How can the collective access those? Or do they even need to access them? Or are they just coming in due time? Okay. Meditation for sure. Sitting in silence. Okay. 10 of Swords. So this is like the end of a cycle. Yeah, you have a lot of momentum going in a lot of different directions, and it's not serving you. So sit in silence, listen to a fan, get out of your head, and get into your heart center, okay? The 3 of Swords and the 3. So 2 3s here and the 10. So yeah, let me see here where my book is. Okay. So we got the 10 of Swords straight up. Rock bottom melodrama. When it appears you finally hit rock bottom. Good. You've let others walk all over you while you play the victim. It is possible that you love the backstabbing and drama too much to move forward without it. If not for the drama, what would you focus on? So, yeah, and it's in the past position, which is good for you, but you have this 3 of Swords also in the present position. You might be at rock bottom. You might be in a place where it's like betrayal, heartbreak, turmoil. Dark and complex card. It's rarely a welcome sight. Its wrath may come in the form of lies, betrayal, cheating, or heartbreak. There will be emotional entanglement and confusion. Do not try to make any decisions while in this state. Okay, and then the Three of Pentacles, which is about card about teamwork and building up team. So yeah, so what I'm getting from this, like, big time, is you gotta sit in meditation. You gotta, and the only way to let these thoughts go is to just think nothing. Okay, so think about the fan. You already, because of the contrast, because of what all the negative things you've thought, all the negative things you've seen and experienced in your vortex or in your subconscious mind, you've already asked for the things that you want. You've already asked for the opposite. So now you just have to clear those thoughts. Like, literally sit in meditation, sit in silence for as long as it takes. 15 minutes a day is really good. Maybe 2 times for 15 minutes a day. Once when you wake up, once when you go to bed. Or sit in a 15-minute meditation. Start to say the gratefulness affirmation. Start to be grateful for where you are. Start to be grateful for what you have. Start to get in gratitude and see how long you can take that. And then as soon as you start to feel the drama come back, as soon as you start to feel those thoughts come back, go back into meditation. And as many times as you need to do that is how many times you do that. And it's okay. Okay, fairies want to say something here. They want to say something. The Emperor is falling out. A bunch of cards fell out, so I'm just going to say let's do a reshuffle on that. Okay, 1 card fell down here. Okay, the Emperor. Wow. Okay, so the Emperor. So use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. So organization is huge here. So if you're if you're in a place where there's like stuff everywhere and you have a big mess, then it's gonna throw you off a little bit. Like, get organized with not only your thoughts, what you're thinking. So like if you find yourself going down a rabbit hole every time you get in the car, or if you find yourself going down a rabbit hole every time you see a certain person, every time you see that person, you got to remind yourself, okay, I got to structure this. I got to add positive thoughts to the situation. I got to be more clear about this. And if something's coming up that is causing you strife or causing you mental dysfunction, then really look at that. Really assess that. 4 of Autumn, manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. So, yeah, there is definitely a... Okay, let me see. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is all giving me like sort of the same energy. And it's really proceed with caution. Be reserved. Take time to respond. Don't just go spending all your dough on like 1,000 of these things just because there's a sale. Don't go to the store and like spend a bunch of money on junk food. Like, really go there and get what you need to get. Go to the gym for as long as you need to go there. Like, get as much gas as you need. Don't drive too far right now. Like, just eat what you need to eat today. Don't overindulge. Don't be, because right now you might be in a space like this 3 of Swords and this 10 of Swords energy where you're picking up on other people's energies and maybe they're not feeling the best right now, and that's causing your body to feel weird. And now that your body's feeling weird, you're like sort of having to transmute this energy. And so during this time, you may also be waiting on some money to come in. Okay, you might be in a period of limbo. Your guardian angel is with you. Okay, they're praying for you. They're watching over you. So this is while you're in this sort of pressure cooker zone. You know, it may be hard for manifestations to come in because of these energies around you, because you're surrounded by them. So if you have, if you know that they're on their way out, or if you know that you're on your way out, it's important at this time during this transition period that you just stay to yourself. You stay organized. You keep your Emperor energy very high. And if that means that you got to go out and you just got to meditate all day, or you just got to go to the gym all day, or you just got to go, you know, sort of put your head down and get to work all day. That's sort of what you got to do right now. And that's okay. Okay, you're being called to help with environmentalism, Mawu, Mother Earth. Okay, what that means to me is that, go out in nature. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And so, yeah, so this is definitely energy that is surrounding you right now, and it's got to be released. It's got to be released within you and in the spirit before it can be released in the physical. And this may be why you're in this transitionary period. Composure. All these cards are talking about composure. So no matter how you're feeling, no matter how yanked you get in any direction, it's very important that you keep to your composure. You keep yourself straight, okay? Because that's going to allow for these messages to come in. That learning experience, that's going to allow for that's going to allow for your angels to do the work that they need to do, okay? Because if you're needing balance, then they're trying to get you into balance. So you're going to be shown signs and symbolism to rebalance yourself. But if you can maintain your balance, that's when they're going to whisk you away, move you forward, okay? Clear, cancel, and release. So one thing that might be really good